They do cake, they do food, they do decoration, and they call themselves planners. Only one person does all these things. Run 100 kilometers per minute. Yes, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to part 2. We shared a lot last time. If you guys had fun, if you laughed, at least if I made you laugh, if the stories made you laugh, if they reminded you of that time that they scammed you, please and say it in the comment section. And don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up when you finish watching, and if you like, leave it now so that you don't forget. And thank you. They are not charging, it's free. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you. So I feel like I need to leave this disclaimer out there so that you guys know what this is about. To be honest, this video is not about teaching you how to select vendors, how to do your vendor sourcing and all. We'll have a video, like I said earlier, we'll have a video specifically for that. This video is to teach you some business tips, that you should know as a person, and how to identify scam vendors. So we'll talk about how to source for vendors in another video and probably refer to this one. But this is so that we do not even fall victim of scammers in our everyday life. So now to the news of the matter, how to identify scammers. Now this is not a one shoe fits all. In short, there are some legit vendors that fall into this. If you're one of the legit vendors that fall into this category of things I'm going to talk about, then this is your cue to change your ways. Learn from what I'm going to talk about and stop it, because you appear like a scammer. Number one, but this is so that we do not even fall victim of scammers in our everyday life, even before we talk about vendor sourcing. Okay, so today we are just tackling the issue of scam vendors, or vendors that promise what they cannot deliver. That's what we are talking about today. Okay, the way to identify a scam idea for price. I'm not even going to quote words. Why are you selling something and you're not proud enough to put the price there? What's happening? To be honest, if it's a custom thing, then you say custom made for a client, or you give us the price of the basic one and then tell us customization costs extra. Very simple. What's your problem? Like, why are you now putting there for price? Why? So that you will tell me, oh, it is $1, and then you now tell the next person, because that one has money, you tell the person $10. Why? I mean, that already shows that you do not have integrity. We can't even banter about this. There's no point bantering. Okay, you guys should please leave a comment if you feel like DM for price is annoying to you. Please tell me. Some people actually like window shopping, right? So they can go on pages just to check how much those things are, to plan ahead for it. What you're doing to yourself as a vendor when you're actually even asking people to DM, I mean, you feel like it's a good idea. I don't even know, is it laziness? Because I don't get it. You said I should DM you that put your product there for me to see. You don't know how much your price is. What's your problem? It will feel like I'm attacking now, but let's be honest. When you see that DM for price on a, you already know that there's something up with this person. There's something up with this vendor. You can't tell me it's a premium product. There are premium customers on Instagram too. There are premium customers on Twitter too that actually check these things. Because I'm a premium customer doesn't mean I want to send you a message. I want to see the price of your product to have a mental idea of your services. Like, is this person a premium vendor or the person that just packaging? That's how I would know, by seeing your price in your caption, not by you sending me message. Like, why they send me message? I should come and ask you how much you say. They beg you, like, kind of God. I don't understand. Anyway, so that's number one. Number two, now this one is now for event people, or even regular people. Those vendors that tell you, oh, don't worry, I know what you want. Run, oh. Run. You're telling them, oh, I want my hair to be, let's even use hair, oh, I want you to do side parting, I want, and you've not even finished talking, and the person is like, don't worry, I understand, I know what you want. Brilliant. Yes, I'll wait you in front. If you like, don't run. Because why? Like, somebody that does not have patience enough to listen to you, to your opinion, you know, about what you want, that already tells you that this particular vendor, something is wrong. So be careful. Number 3, no exchange or return. They write it on their page, they write it on their, in their contract. When you want to buy clothes on Instagram, you know those vendors that write X, big X, no return, no refund, no exchange. Or even, you know, vendors that rent out bouncing castle, and they now tell you, oh, no refund, no return, no exchange, and they bring the bouncing castle and it's so small compared to the size that they told you it was. You know, those kind of people, they are the ones always quick to tell you, oh, no exchange, no refund, no this, no that. But when they bring it, nonsense. You know, some vendors actually bring clothes to you. You order clothes online, they bring the clothes to you, and it's like, did you measure the material before you sewed it? Because you told me it was size 12. What I'm wearing now, this is not even passing my hip. It cannot be size 12. And they have told you no return, no exchange. So what are you going to do? You know, and sometimes you even see the material and it's like, this thing is silk, it's like a nightwear material. And online, it looks like crepe. You know, so these things, it plays out in different ways. That's why I said it's not one size fits all. Some people, you know, I said there are also clients that are scammers. So some of these vendors have actually gone through it with scam clients too, and those ones exchanged or refunded, or you know, whatever. Maybe they wore the clothes and went out, and but that's not my business. Like, I'm sorry, but it's not my business. You can actually put a caveat. If you are returning, you must meet certain requirements. That way you protect yourself and still protect your business. Because if you tell me I can't refund, or I cannot even exchange, I can't buy from you, because I feel like you are selling nonsense, and you are afraid that everybody would be returning the rubbish that you are selling. Or because actually the people that put that are the ones that think that the quality they're advertising to you is what they are selling. They are the ones. They just realize that most people keep returning their things to them. They don't know why. I'm telling people why now. The reason is your quality is not up to what you're advertising. What you're advertising is so much better. Cake vendors too. Of course, this is edible. I cannot return cake that I ordered. But imagine that I ordered red velvet and you make vanilla for me. Isn't what I ordered? Why can't I return? You know, something like that. So in a situation where the mistake was from the vendor, are you saying I cannot return it? When you know that your quality, like you are sure of your quality, you are sure that the service that you're providing is too good, you're the one that will even be telling them, return. And obviously, if you get something that is the quality of what you order, why would you want to return it? Except you yourself, you're a scam client. You know, so when a vendor tells you that, no matter the excuse they give you, watch them again. But 4 ways to identify a scam vendor. You see those ones, nobody knows. Nobody has ever referred them. There's no review on their page. Their comment section is always locked. Like, you cannot comment on their post. You cannot, like, they have 15,000 followers, but 1 or 2 likes. In short, recently I found out that some scammers actually get their other scam friends to like and comment on their thing. But when you check the page of the person commenting, you'll be able to know this person bought or this person did not buy. You know, that kind of situation. So once there is no comment or actual review from a real life customer that has used their service, they have 1 million followers, but there's nobody that has come to their page and said, oh, thank you for the product that I used, you know, and you go to that person's page and actually see that what this person actually used. For instance, if somebody comes and says, oh, thank you for planning my wedding, to a planner, and you check that person's handle, except maybe a few cases where that person is private, but if you check that person's handle and there's no picture of that person at their own wedding, how now? Oh yeah, let's even leave wedding. If somebody says, oh, thanks for making my cake, or you know, something, okay, the hair, I bought a very fantastic hair from you, thank you, I loved my hair, and you check that person's post from, as in the person that commented, and you check that person's post from that moment that you're checking till the year before, and the person never used the hair, the person has not used the hair, the person has not installed the hair. It's just, I even go the extra mile. When I see comments like that, I DM them sometimes, because we don't, our eye have, it has, you know, we have seen things. So I try not to just buy from vendors without confirming that they are legit, right? So imagine that somebody has posted this, like that they liked the service this person provided, but you can't see proof that this service ever existed. As a baker, I know that some of the people that I've sold cakes to do not send me pictures of, as in pictures from their parties. I know they don't send it, but sometimes I send them pictures of the cake, you know, and then I take a screenshot of their response after seeing the picture of the cake, and most times after they have eaten the cake. Yes, you can say that I can save my sister's number as a vendor's number and all that. Some clients actually give you, you know, pictures from their events. Some vendors actually encourage you to send them pictures. So please, if you're one of those that buy from social media and the vendor asks you for pictures, please do well to send them pictures. Even if you're not sending them pictures of the thing on you, or you with the, because some people don't like people knowing where they got their stuff. But if you're not going to send them those kind of pictures, please send them live pictures of it on your leg or something. Let's know that this thing is real. Let's see the quality in the picture that you are posting. Let's see it. You know, because as I said, vendor number one, that they are selling things that, or the quality is not great, or the ones that don't even have the products at all. If you say you are selling hair, as a hair vendor, if I ask you for a video, you're supposed to be able to show me the life of that stuff, Abi. So in that situation where there's no example, nobody has used it before, no review, no comment, no post, nothing about this particular vendor, run, no, because number 5. So this one, I already started talking about it earlier in the video. The ones that don't ever post pictures of things they did. They're always posting pictures from Pinterest, other vendors' pages, you know, those vendors. Run! Carry your slippers, carry your bag, carry everything and run, because why? You guys, I mean, it sounds funny and then everybody's laughing and it's all fun and games until it really happens to you. I'm sorry, if you're a new vendor and you do not have pictures of the service or of the product that you are marketing, don't collect from other people. I feel I should do a separate video giving vendors ideas, you know, to avoid this situation, but then that means I'll be giving the scammers ideas too. But everybody's working hard. As you think you are working hard for your money, scammers too are also getting wiser. So you as a person also has to get wiser. So if I give those tips now, they can also learn from it. Anything, everybody will learn. Somebody will you know, fall. If not, how they go through. Anyway, so if you're a new vendor and you do not have pictures, there was something I did. I didn't want to post pictures from the person I learned from. She was amazing. She even offered. I never wanted to post pictures from her page because then I'm not legit. That means that's not something I can do. How can I be advertising something I cannot, like something I did not do? Now what I did was, I always took advantage of birthdays, people's birthdays, people around me. Some of them, in short, a lot of my friends, a lot of my family did not patronize me until they started seeing pictures of things I had done. Yes, it's the real fact of life. It's sad, but they happen. Most times the people that patronize you, most times the people that trust you are not people close to you. They are people far away from you. They are people that don't know you. So make that trust worth it. Make small. Okay, so I had my sister celebrate her birthday. I made the smallest size of cake and did all the designs I felt like I needed to do. I took the pictures, you know, in different steps. So that created content for several things. Content for plain cakes, content for different layers of cakes, content for that particular size of cake, and then I created a design that gave me 5 or 6 different things to post. Just one cake that I did. Sometimes I even go the extra mile. And then out of the, like, I think from my sister's cake that I made, I also made some cupcakes and took pictures of cupcakes. I always give people free tips because it's very, I feel like some of us make these mistakes because we don't know how to avoid it. And so that's why I'm here. I did that. Okay, you're a caterer and you feel like I cannot cater for plenty people. Please, the food that you made in your house, why can't you plate it properly and take a picture of it? That's already even attractive enough. You didn't pay, you didn't spend a dime. And that's content. Does that mean, am I communicating? You're a photographer. You have friends that are doing birthday every day. You've not done any free portraits for them. You don't have to print. What will it cost you? Like, you're living with people. You're not even printing it. All you need is the camera that you're holding. I mean, is it the money that your first client wants to use to pay you that you now use and buy camera? Like, it doesn't make sense. So you can't tell me you don't have content to post. It's a lie. As a makeup artist, get your friend that's living in your house to come and sit down on your chair. Do whatever you want to do on their face. Take pictures and post on your page. Even if it's the same person that you're taking different pictures or doing different makeup for that person, I will know that yes, you are new and you're hustling. At least I can see your handwork, your actual handwork. Why are you taking pictures from Pinterest? Why exactly are you taking that? Me as a client, I need inspiration. I know where Pinterest is. I will go there and go and find inspiration and send it to you, the vendor. But I don't need inspiration. I need to see if you can deliver on what I want you to deliver. Hence, the need for you to post your own handwork on your page. So if you are a legit vendor that falls into this category, before you come to my DM or before you come to my comment and insult me for pointing this out, listen to this advice and please take it. It will do a lot for your business. Stop posting pictures. You sure some vendors even go as far as posting another vendor's picture and cleaning or writing their own name on top of the other vendors. What are we doing now? What are you guys doing? Please, people will see that. Carry your slippers, carry everything and run because that person cannot do what they're advertising. 90% of the time, they cannot do what they're advertising. Some people will tell you, oh, they've not had the opportunity. That's why they post the small one. It's little drops of water that makes mighty ocean. When rain started, it did not start as thunderstorm. It started small before it got to being a thunderstorm. You guys, let's be honest with ourselves here. I don't vex. Every time I talk about vendors, it's like I always get very passionate because we make a lot of mistakes that I don't understand. I don't get it. Number 6, they don't give you options. They don't even want to care what you are trying to see. They are forcing you to make a decision. You see all those ones that when you want to make another, they're like, oh, it's the last one that is remaining, no, so you have to pay quick. Run quick because they know why they are rushing you. So please, if you see that kind of situation, run. Now, number 7, they forget the details of what you want. And these are the vendors that, you know, some of them are legit, that is, they are real vendors, but they cannot offer the quality. They fall under the number 2 of kinds of scammers I was talking about. So they actually offer that service, but they cannot give you the quality of what they posted. They always forget the details. They don't ever remember. They don't ever remember the details of what you like. They'll be like, oh, 6 cupcakes, Abby. You say no, it's 12. Oh yes, 12. yellow fondant abi, they say no, it's blue. Oh yes, blue. And those ones, they always forget the details of what you order, because their own is let them collect their money and be going. Don't remember details. Let's just leave it at that. Number 8. So some people may not agree with me on this one. If you agree, tell me in the comment section. If you do not agree, tell me in the They call price before finding out the details of what you want. How does this apply? You'll be wondering. Okay. You know those people that you want to buy, say maybe you go to meet them, you tell them you want to buy food for 500 people. They don't ask you the kind of food you want to buy. They don't ask you what menu that you are choosing. All they say is, oh, 500 people. And considering our team size 1 million, they don't call price. You know, in short, all those decorators that you go and meet, oh, my guest size is 100. And then you now say, oh, please, then you do decor for 100 people. And they tell you, okay, yes, I can do it. It's 250,000. 250 for what? What is it called? Like, every time I meet such vendors, I always ask them for what, and most times I actually don't use them, because okay, as they're pricing me, what is the 250 going to cover? Do you know if I want to put chairs in my hall? Do you know if there will be tables? Do you know if I will be like I want to stand with my husband while my guests sit? What are you charging me 250 for? My regular everyday life, how can that play out? You want to order cake, and then you tell them that, oh, I want to buy cake. And they now tell you, okay, 6 inches is 15,000. Which 6 inches? How do you know the customer wants to buy 6 inches, 2 layers, 4 layers, or 1 layer? Do you know? So how are you calling price? Now, some people actually get angry. My sister is one of them. She gets angry with me when I ask for details. So she can go like, oh, Abigail, I want you to make cake for my birthday. Please make cake for my birthday. When she watches this, she knows what I'm saying. She'll be like, oh, please make cake for my birthday. And I start like, do you want 6 inches? Do you want it tall? Do you want it short? And she's like, I beg, I don't care about all these details. Let the client be the one to tell you, I don't care about those details. But ask, why are you giving me price without knowing what I want? Anyway, so that's how you identify a vendor that probably, you know, they can do it all, but they are not really good. Because if you are good, you will understand the essence of valuing every unit, every item. Now, I understand that there's a thin line between being a vendor that does not offer the quality that they claim and a vendor that does not have business management skills. Yes, it's possible that you're a very good person in your business, but you do not have good business management skills. That's a matter for another day. We'll discuss how to better your business some other time. If people want to hear about it, tell me in the comment section. But I don't understand why you will not find out the details before you call price. Please, if they do that to you, run. Number 9. I'm about to shoot myself on the leg with number 9, but I will say it anyway because I want us to learn. They do everything. You see those ones that they do cake, they do food, they do decoration, and they call themselves planners. Only one person does all these things. Like they'll tell you, oh, I can cook for your event. Then just in the process of discussing the food that they want to make for your event, and I'll tell you, oh, I also bake. In the process of discussing the baking, they'll tell you, oh, I can plan your event for you. I can do decoration. Run 100 kilometers per minute. As in, run faster than cheetah and everything that can run fast. Run. Okay. I know I fall under that category. Una don't catch me. It's okay. I know. But I don't. Let me explain. I bake. I plan events. I know how to do decoration. Some people might say I can cook. At least the food where I cook, you will not die. But as a planner, everybody that I have planned the event, they can actually come and testify. I would never tell you firsthand, oh, I bake, so your wedding cake or your birthday cake, I must do it. No, I would never. Funny enough, I actually recommend other vendors before I now tell my clients that, oh, I actually do this. So if you're not okay with that price, I can see what I can do. I always recommend other vendors before I recommend myself for a service. So for instance, if I'm baking for you, my businesses are independent of each other. Event Fairy is Event Fairy specifically for planning events. If I ever say I want to now do decoration, it would have its own name, it would have its own registration. Sweets by Girl is Sweets by Girl, registered just for sweet treats, cakes, snacks, stuff like that. If I ever decide that I want to cook, I don't get energy for that one, so I will not decide. But let's even say I ever decide I want to do that, I will not put it under Sweets by Girl. It's not Bobo Tibu, like those ones that everything falls under one name and they do everything. Even ushering service, they put it inside. Waitering service, they put it inside. When you want to do all these things, how would you be able to focus on the details that were given to you? How do you want to focus? Let me give you an example. That's why I actually don't recommend myself for more than one or two things with a client. I don't do it, because for me, I want to be able to give everybody like my complete attention, focus on them. So if I want to be able to do that for you as a client, I cannot offer you all the services that I do, because I won't be able to focus on decor, focus on the planning, focus on the cake, focus on cooking, and remember all the details. I might even remember all the details, because as the planner, I need to know all the details that all the vendors are doing. But being the one executing those things, all of them, I'm the one cooking the rice, I'm the one frying the chicken, I'm the one still doing the small chops and the cake. How about, you want to die? Like, I know that you guys want to make money, but let's be honest and realistic with ourselves. It's not possible to do that. Like, it's not even possible. So if you see anybody that says they offer all these services, except it's a subsidiary and they are not the ones handling the day-to-day running of that business, please just run, just leave it, forget about it. Don't hire them. I'm sorry if this affects you. I mean, like I said, I do a number of these things that I'm pointing out to you, but I have explained why I'm different from these vendors I'm talking about. So if a vendor you want to use falls under this category and you can't really differentiate them the way I just did, please don't hire them. I'm not here to spoil anybody's business, but I'm here to knock some sense into some of us, because we don't used to reason as vendors. I don't understand. I only want to make money. You take all this and then final hours to the event you are choking because you can't do everything. Please, let's do better. Finally, we reach number 10. They are not open to corrections or learning. Like, nobody's trying to teach you your job. We know that you are, I don't even know, the best of the best. But no one knows everything. So as a vendor that somebody wants to hire, you cannot learn, you cannot listen to corrections, you cannot change. Like, you tell this vendor, oh, you made a mistake, oh, that's not what I requested, and they're like, yes, I know, you don't have to tell me. I'll carry my money and go somewhere else, because you're not serious. If you're a serious person, if you are actually a serious business person, you would listen to advice. Yes, this person is not even in my field, this person is not doing the same thing I'm doing, but that doesn't make the person stupid. That doesn't mean the person doesn't know what they are doing, or the person doesn't have wisdom, knowledge, or understanding. It doesn't mean that this person doesn't have the capacity to correct you. So any vendor that does not listen to corrections, I want to buy a skirt, my size is size 12, and then I ask this vendor, please, what is your size 12? And the vendor tells you, oh, all size 12 is 40 inches hip. And I'm like, no, not all, because I'm a size 12 and I wear skirts that the hip is 43. If the vendor's response to me saying that is it doesn't matter, but my own is, I will not buy anything from you, because you're already making mistakes. and you're not listening when I am correcting you after your mistake. That's already a red flag. It's a sign to run. So any vendor that you try to correct that cannot take correction, they go. Because the premium tiers that is coming afterwards, I don't have tissue. Even if I have, I will not give you because I've warned you. Finally, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. If you're still here now till this time, people will love me, I know. Thank you. In conclusion, let's be attentive to the fact that even scammers are very intentional about their business. Let's learn to carry our businesses on our heads. Okay, let's also be very careful, because they are some of the most active people on social media. They're the ones that if you send them a message by 12 midnight, they are responding to you sharp. Like, actual business owners don't even do that. They do it. They are giving you feedback back to back. If you ask them for picture, they'll send it to you. If you ask a legit vendor for picture, she might say, oh, I'm tired, we need to rest now. But you see scammers, hey, they will respond to you back to back. So I think we'll talk about business owners and being intentional about our business. I think it's something that we all have to learn, because I also learn from sometimes when I make videos, when I talk, that's when I realize that, oh, this is something I don't practice. So we have to learn these things. And I think if I'm going to do that, I would bring someone else to join me, for us, another business owner, for us to talk about this, so that it's not just me all the time. I'll think about it. Yeah, we are growing now. We are going to introduce different aspects to this video, including the live session if people answer me. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for everything that you guys do. I am grateful to you guys, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Until then, I'll remain Abigail, and I love you guys to bits. Bye.